Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I'm Jacob Mafume, the Secretary for Elections for the MDC. As you are aware, we are participating in by-elections. As you are aware, we had the unfortunate and tragic incident where we lost our Honorable Vimbai Tsvangirai, and in her place, the good Lord has provided us another candidate from the Tsvangirai legacy. We do have, and we are introducing to you the next MP of Glen View South, the next MP for Zimbabwe, one of the people who we are going to task with delivering Zimbabwe from the oppression and from the poverty that is currently bedeviling the country. Vincent Tsvangirai is a good candidate. He is going to be finishing the term that his sister had started. He has assured us that he's going to continue her legacy. He's going to continue the legacy of his father. We are a party that has kept in touch with its roots. We are a party that has not thrown away the legacy of our founding fathers. We are a party who believes that it is important that we continue the legacy of the late Morgan Tsvangirai. Our president, Nelson Chamisa, has often said he's the firstborn in the Tsvangirai family. And these are his brothers and sisters. They are our brothers and sisters. And we feel happy that we have been able to continue with the legacy and that we are going to help the people of Glen View South. We have done the registration formalities. Our papers are in order. We are going to come back and the formal declaration will be done, and then the campaigning starts. I'll hasten to add that we are participating in by-election, not as an endorsement of the conduct of ZEC. We are participating to show and to try to prove to the country that the operating environment has not been reformed. ZEC has not reformed the operating environment. Food is still being used as a campaign tool. Intimidation, state institutions, ministers are taking medicines from the Ministry of Health and promising it to the people. They are campaigning using state resources in violation of all norms and standards of campaigning. We do hope that ZEC will take this opportunity we have given it to improve the electoral environment. We do hope that ZEC will reform itself in line with the recommendation of the Observer Mission. We have just seen the Commonwealth Observer Mission, and we have seen the NDI and IRI Observer Missions, and we have made it a point that the electoral environment has not been improved. Yes, just yesterday the High Court castigated some of the state media in its biased coverage of the candidates. We will see from the candidates of Honorable Tsvangirai whether the state media will give him coverage. We have another by-election in Mangwe. We will see whether our candidate will get coverage. We have another by-election in Zaka East. We will see whether our candidate will get coverage. We have about 5 council by-election occurring in the months of August. We will see whether our candidates will get coverage. Should they continue on the path of not reforming, then we will have to take more drastic measures in the near future that will make and force ZEC to reform. But for the meantime, I'm happy to introduce to you Honorable Vincent Tsvangirai. Honorable, if you have a few words for the press.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I thank you for your time. We just finished off the nomination process. We're hoping to come back around 3 o'clock to come and be given the official seal go for us to start our campaign. I'm here with my family, Veku Glen View. I'm here with my Harvest family. They've all come in support of me for my candidacy. We had primaries just a couple of days where my party, the structures, gave me the mandate to go forward with the Glen View South seat. I hope that my youths will come out in full support with this movement that we're trying to do. As you know, there are very few youths in the parliament. Right now we have maybe 2 or 3 that are very young. So as I'm getting in, I'm saying I'm getting in because I have full confidence that we'll win the seat. As we get in, we're going to push the youth agenda forward because I think it's time that the youth give their time to shine. I think it's time that the youth's voice is heard more clearly. So that's my agenda, the youth agenda. Second is the women's agenda. I'm heavily pushed. Nana Mai Wangwa, Glen View. They came in full support of me when I decided to campaign for the Glen View South seat. So I'm going to push the women's agenda forward because it's a very important women's wing idea. So with that being said, we thank you. Please, the youth, I urge you to come out in full support from wherever you're coming from, Bindura, from Harare provinces, everywhere. Please come out and support what we're trying to do. Thank you so much. Thank you.